So I look a little pink and shiny because of the lighting. It is like 10:45 in the morning, day 2 of NaNoWriMo. I'm eating some breakfast, which is a super hearty butternut squash sweet potato soup with some pasta. And drinking some coffee because, oh boy, I need it. And I think I'm going to watch some Stranger Things, actually, to be perfectly honest. Like, start the day off, chilling out, eating breakfast, watching a good Netflix show, and then we'll see about getting some writing done. It's now been a couple hours. I didn't really get any Stranger Things watched, but I did get a little bit of The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue read, which is good. I've got just under 200 pages of this left, like 180 pages, and I really need to get this finished soon because I have to return it to the library on Monday, and I have to read The Power for Monday too, so I really need to try to finish this by tonight, but that of course depends on how quickly I get my writing done. So I'm not going to film my typing on the keyboard thing today because I feel like I did enough of that yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and just do probably a 30-minute writing sprint, and then I'll come back and check in and let you know how well that went on. Woohoo! Terrible vlogging lighting. So, it's a little after 4 o'clock. I finished today's writing. Basically what I did is I took a timer and I set it for 60 minutes, and just like a Google timer. And I started writing, and then when I got to a good kind of pausing point, I paused my timer, went and did something else, like I checked social media or my email, or had lunch, then went back, started the timer again, continued. So altogether it took me about 65 minutes total to reach today's word count. I finished my 1-hour timer and I was just shy of my total word count. 65 minutes, I wrote 2,549 words, so 3 words less than yesterday. That brings my total up to roughly 5,100 words total for NaNoWriMo so far. That's the end of day 2, and I still have a bunch of time left to do other things. I still really have to do some reading. I really want to continue rewatching season 1 of Stranger Things, and yeah, I didn't quite finish. Well, I finished one chapter I was working on yesterday, so that's really good. I started the next chapter. I would estimate I'm about 40% done with that chapter. I've got to finish that, which will definitely happen tomorrow. And then I have to write minimum 1 more chapter, maybe 2 more chapters. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure because I don't actually have the final scene of this book planned out in my head yet. Usually I do, but this time I don't. I'm just I know all of the steps leading up to whatever that final scene is going to be, but I'm not quite there at the final scene. So I suspect minimum 2 more days working on this book. I'm not quite at 100,000 words so far in the draft. And then I'm going to take about a week in November to edit the second half of this draft because I've already edited the first half multiple times. I just have to go through the second half. And yeah, and then I'll be working on Profane 3. So it's going well. How did your day 2 go? Did you get what you wanted written? Are you feeling the the NaNoWriMo fatigue yet? You shouldn't. It's only day 2 and it's too early to be feeling fatigued. Though obviously life likes to intervene. I don't know. I don't have anything interesting to add to this vlog, so I'm just gonna cut it off here, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 3. Bye.